Hey everyone, welcome back. Let's take a look at what we did today. We got some wall forms up, made some progress with that. They were here during the week putting the steel cage up. Got some conduit through the foundation for the electrical supply. We still got a bunch of water in the hole, but we are making progress towards the next phase. So let's take a look here. We got a little bird's eye view of the inside wall forms for the foundation. Got our steel cage wrapping around. That'll be inside this 8-inch poured wall that goes out on 3 sides. We'll take a look on the inside here so you can see what's going on. That's the same thing going on down here. Still got a lot of water in that hole, but that's okay. So these wall forms are 4 foot high down to 2 sides, and it steps up to 6 foot high in the back. So the reason we stepped up 6 foot high is our grade in the back is since it's sloped, we needed to come up above our finished floor so that we could hold water back, not have anything penetrate any wood or siding or anything like that. So the plan was to have these 2 forms on both sides just to accept the grade when it comes down. That way we're backfilling against concrete, not against any wood that would risk rotting. If we take a look here, you can see down on the footer, we got 2x4s on the outside, spiked, and 2x4s on the inside spiked. So those was to be able to square our foundation up off our batter board and string lines by putting 2x on top of the footer rather than snapping chalk lines. You see chalk lines wouldn't last 10 seconds on there, so it's easier to put those down, spike them. It also gives us a spot to set these forms on. So I'm gonna hop down in here, show you guys what we got going on. Here's our 2x. Here, so you can see that 2x there, and once we get our forms in place, we're just spiking them in place, bending nails over these duplex nails to keep the form where it belongs on there. This form will go together. This is a whole panelized system. You can see that there's a key that goes through, drives through the side, through the form. Another key drives down in there that way. Show you on the outside, but we got these ties that tie up. So these sticking out here, these get tied into that key right there to keep the outside tied to the inside form. So the 2x works out really well. We can just pull it when we're done, and it gives us a nice solid place and an accurate place to set these on. So these forms are actually going to be a little bit higher than our finished floor. Here we're going to have to put 2 bulkheads in there to give for our patio door going in. We got these railers on the outside that straighten the forms out. 2x set on top of them, and another keyed system that nails down and just wedges them right in. So it's a pretty nice, slick system. They are steel forms. They do have wood on the inside that will have to get sprayed with some form release or some sort of oil to keep the concrete from sticking to it, keeps it nice and clean. You can see over here we can take a look on the outside. Make up roughly 8 inches with a piece of 3/4 plywood, because since the forms are modular, we got a spacer in there and some plywood to make it up. It doesn't always work out, so that's all part of it. Some 3/4 inch CDX plywood. Over here, I had to 3 pieces of conduit drilled down through the foundation. You can see I'm already done here, but I drilled right through the rock, stuck them into the house, just closed it up with some spray foam. Just did that a couple minutes ago. It's actually still wet. Most of this is going to be encapsulated with concrete when we do pour. That'll seal it up nice and tight. We're just doing it in the meantime to keep it weatherproof in case it does rain. I got some caps on top. These are sticking way up above the top of the form, which is fine. We'll cut them later. They'll be inside my wall. Since we're keeping that stone exposed here, I don't have any other places to get my power out here, so that'll be sitting right inside the wall. Tied to my rebar cage. Keep them nice and straight, keep them upright, keep them out of the way when they're poured. More importantly, keep them secure, because once that pump starts flowing, those things get thrown all over the place. So we're got about another day's worth of forming out here, but it is Christmas in a couple days, so everybody is now on break. You can see the continuous cage right around. Those are all those ties holding the form together. Both sides. You can see if I mentioned it, but down here, got those short pieces of rebar that are right there. Those are the J-bends that were in the footer, and then the cage that's built here gets tied to all those J-bends. So I'll go back to right in the beginning. That was the purpose of having all those J-bends sticking up out of the footer, and then we could tie our rebar cage right to it. So got a 1 foot by 1 foot mesh of rebar going down here. There's a lot of number 4 in here, but this is going to definitely keep this wall nice and secure, keep it together. That's what we're looking for. There's always a risk of concrete cracking, so we have that bar in there trying to keep it all together so that it doesn't fail on us. So made a lot of progress. Hopefully next week we get the walls poured, get the excavator back here, try to clean some of this mess, get it backfilled, get us a nice spot to walk around here, make it a little bit easier, drag some of that out of there because that's all for backfill, get our stone set in there, get ready to pour the floor. We have a nice clean spot to start framing. So we are making progress, right here at the end of 2023. Hopefully after New Year's we can keep moving with a full head of steam and keep this project rolling right through the winter. So we'll keep you posted, keep you updated, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Thanks.